Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. It is not the sunniest of days, but again, I'm just filming from my phone and coming with you with a live unboxing, quote unquote live, but I just received this beauty, and to do a brief explanation, I wasn't expecting to get this bag, but I went down the rabbit hole of researching because my wonderful essay showed me this bag. I got to visit my local-ish Coach boutique, and my wonderful essay showed me this beauty in a different size. I think he showed me both sizes, but nonetheless, Mauricio, if you're watching this, I'm sorry that I didn't get this with you. And my main excuse is because I don't think I'm keeping this one. I really thought it through this weekend, and I have a feeling that this is going to overlap with something. And as you guys know, I'm on a journey to keep things rather simple. So I hate to buy things with the intention of not keeping them. And if I end up keeping it, I might return it and then get it with Mauricio at Coach. So anyway, without further ado, let me just get started. So I'm going to try to do this where I don't look the cutest today. Oh, to my friend Jessie, your scissors drive me crazy. In case I haven't told you, but this is just a cute little knife. I call it, in the world of knives, my everyday carry. To the husbands out there to watch that happen to listen to these videos with your wives, my husband taught me well. That's my unboxing knife. It has tape all over it. So I ordered this one from Neiman Marcus mostly because they had a 15% off coupon if you're a first-time customer, which I was. I've never ordered from Neiman Marcus online or at all for that matter, so we're not here for the box. But for my ASMR lovers out there, anyhow, I'll stop being silly. But here we are. So it did come pretty generously wrapped here. I'm going to try and be gentle with this packaging because of my intentions. I do appreciate how well it was packaged, actually. Like this, honestly, Mauricio does this for me, so I'm spoiled that way, but pretty impressive that a retailer would do that. I already see a scratch. Okay, I've got her somewhat unwrapped, and I'm probably not going to unwrap her further just because I am already bothered by a few scratches. You can kind of see, I don't think it's on this side, but this is a smooth glove tan leather, and it is bound to scratch easily. And so here's the tag. So this beauty is called the Empire Carryall 28. And I don't know, I'm kind of confused because I loved the larger size, and I don't know what size that's going to be, and that's being released from my understanding today. But this is the Empire Carryall, and it was featured on the fall 2024 fashion week that they had. And I think what they show, what you see on the runway, is a very large version, which might be released, might not, but I don't feel like the natural daylight is helping this at all because it looks super brown. So I'm definitely going to do a separate add-in to this video where we can see this in a different lighting setup because the window is kind of throwing the color off. You know what? Maybe let me turn this way. There we go. Sorry, you guys. Clearly, I don't know my lighting game. But it is in the maple color and in the smooth glove tan leather. And to be honest, I feel like for whatever reason, it felt a lot softer in the boutique, but these are my raw first impressions, and I don't know. I don't think that I love her. So, see, Mauricio, I didn't want to put you through this agony. I have realized I just had an unboxing. I've been a little busy buying stuff, and the reason for it is as I'm kind of curating my wardrobe, I'm trying to pick pieces and kind of switching things around. And as you will probably have seen by now, I did a unpopular opinion video and first impressions on the pull-end seam, and I didn't love that one. You'll probably gather by now that I am extremely picky, and I know that, and it is what it is. That's just how I am. I'm going to kind of be mindful of that tag, because if indeed this is going back, I want to be sensitive to the next person that might keep this. So again, I am on the picky side. I do realize I much prefer a satchel, so I like having top handles. I like having, an open compartment. I love that this one, I can move this. This has a zipper closure here. It did say on the website that this bag weighs 2 pounds, and it definitely feels like it's on the heavier side, which I'm okay with, because I think I'd probably wear this top handle as opposed to wearing it crossbody. But I think I'm gonna send it back. I've learned to know myself, and if I'm not like fawning over it, why I'm kind of hesitant is I really swear in my mind that the other version that my essay showed me at the boutique was a little smaller than this for some reason. Guys, I am here with a very important insert to this unboxing video. And if I'm feeling a little rushed, it's because I don't want to be late to my appointment to meet with some clients, but this was very important and critical information. So as I was unboxing that video, I knew I wasn't going crazy. I kind of went to check because I was like, okay, today's Thursday, and that was yesterday, and I know that the Empire Carryall goes live. So I went on the website, and I was right. The ones that I saw in store and that are currently available on the Coach website and at boutiques is the Empire Carryall 26. And that one, I tried that one on in the most gorgeous, it's being called tan, but it's like a buttercream color. It's beautiful. It's got this slight yellow undertone, which I'm super into right now, but not practical for me or my wardrobe. I'm wearing some color today. Look, and I got a little pop on my earrings. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I gotta get to work. So it'll be available in tan, maple, and black. That was the 26. I knew I wasn't going crazy because as I was holding the Carryall 28 that I purchased from Neiman Marcus, also available on Dillard's, I just knew that one was bigger, and I'm like, no, that other bag at the boutique was definitely smaller. It was noticeably smaller. And so the 28 is what's currently, I don't see it available on the Coach website, and that might be an exclusive to like Nordstrom's and Neiman Marcus and Dillard's and places like that. But that I only see available in the maple color on those other websites. So important to distinguish. And I think that honestly that's the Goldilocks size. The 26 size is a little too small for me. It reminds me of my Alma BB, which I no longer have. That was just too small a bag, not practical for me. I think this Empire 26 size is probably going to work better if you're a little bit more petite in frame, or it'll be a better capacity for sure than the Alma. Let's leave it at that. So, and again, I'm going to do a comparison video with this Empire 28 paired up next to like a Speedy 25 for reference. So that 26, 28, 35 is probably the width across in centimeters. And lastly, the one that I tried on at the boutique is the Empire Carryall 35, and that will be available in black and the maple color, and I really feel like it shines in the maple color, but those are what are the 26 and the 35 are what are available at the boutique. And I probably will reach out to my essay. Sorry. I'm probably driving him a little crazy to see if a folder fits, because if a folder fits, I can justify the maple color, which again was definitely my favorite. It gave me the Row Margot bag vibes, particularly in this larger 35 size. So I needed to come in with this critical information because I swore I wasn't going crazy. 26, 28, and 35. 3 wonderful sizes depending on your needs. Back to the unboxing. This one does have feet, as you can see on the bottom, and it says genuine glove tan leather, and you can see there's a scratch there. I mean, this bag was new, so nobody has opened this. Neiman Marcus happened to have this. Like, I ordered it as soon as I saw it because I was like, whoa, I can get 15% off as a first-time subscriber, or subscriber to their newsletter, and I can try this out, and if I hate it, I don't feel bad about returning it. I don't hate this. I will start off by saying that. I do think that it's very elegant. It's beautiful. It's that quiet luxury buzzword that's out there today, but it's also just very classic. Sorry, I'm trying to move the packaging, and then I saw all the little dust bunnies there. So I do, while I think it is beautiful, and I think this color, it is coming up true to color on camera. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. This came from the zipper pull. I'm kind of trying to keep this all together, but I will probably do a separate video or separate segment, I haven't quite decided yet, on comparing this to the Speedy B25. Completely different price points, but I feel like they are similar silhouettes in that they're satchel styles. And so that's probably the main reason. Is the larger version of this that I saw at the boutique is a little too small for work purposes for me, and I don't think would quite fit a folder as well as I'd like in the things I need to personally carry for work. And this size competes with my Mulberry Mini Base Water. I would say this one's probably a little bigger, to be honest. I think the capacity is better, and I already know this strap width, if you can kind of tell, is better than the Mulberry Mini Base Water. But it competes with those two bags for me. It's too similar, and I think once I turn the camera off and really I don't know, this is why I don't do unboxings, you guys, because sometimes it takes me a little bit to warm up to things, and I'll probably sleep on this for an evening. I know, so agonizing, such first world problems to try to decide if I love a bag or not. But I definitely want to do a comparison video with the Speedy B25, and again, that was my primary reason why I said, you know what, let me see this bag in person, just because I don't have a Coach boutique nearby, and I don't have a Neiman Marcus or a Nordstrom, so I'm pretty limited to what Dillard's and Belk has here where I live in South Carolina, which is pretty lame. And so this is my only way to get to see, feel, touch, play with purses. So on a serious note, again, because I'm on a mission to keep things pretty simple in my wardrobe and not deal with decision fatigue or not feel guilty that I've spent money on a piece, I know that I'm going to be pretty judicious on what comes in moving forward. I guess what I already know that bugs me is this is going to be a sensitive bag. I can see, I don't know if you guys can see that, but a pulled stitch there, which happens. That's a pretty tough point to perfect, but there are already some scratches, and I don't know if I'm going to be okay with that. This is not the glove tan leather. You know what? I'm totally also going to borrow my daughter's, which was mine once upon a time, Coach Manor. This color is so similar to the burgundy of that Coach Manor, and that glove tan leather, and this is Coach's bread and butter, is luscious and scrumptious and beautiful and durable, and this is not the same thing. And so I probably will bring that one in and compare the two of those, to be honest with you, because that I can look at that leather and be like, yep, I can buff this out, I can use some CPR cream on it, and It'll be great. This is not the same. And it makes me sad because, you know, this is a long-standing American brand, and I want to support the brand. And I do feel like this is a great new product line for them. I love what they're coming out with. This definitely also gives me the Roe Margot vibes for sure. And I was like obsessed with that bag, but it's not quite the same. I bet you that the Roe Margot bag leather is very similar to the more vintage Coach leather that we have come to grow and love, and has kind of resurfaced and become super popular again. So all that said, I'm going to stop rambling because it's a first impressions video, but I think that I'll have a separate video comparing this with the Speedy B25 as well as the Coach Manor, because I think those are two very similar bags to this style, and I'll kind of gather my thoughts there. But in the meantime, this is my first impression. Sadly, I don't think I'm keeping this. I don't think it's quite me. I feel like I'm gonna look like an old lady, and I already sometimes get told I look like my husband's mom. No way, not dealing with it. But it is a beautiful bag. So if you love this particular color, which I think is beautiful because it leans brown, it leans kind of maroon, it's a beautiful color, and you really love a new bag and don't really like to go the vintage route, I think you might like this. But if you're like me and smooth leather, it doesn't scare me, but this is just not one where you can buff it out like some other leathers. Maybe I'm wrong, but I might try a little tiny bit of that CPR cream on this little section here and let you know how that goes. But that is it. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you found this helpful on unboxing this beautiful COACH Empire Carryall. This is the Empire Carryall 28, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you, and talk to you soon. Bye.